So the question was asked, Julian, which card is the best? Which credit card is the best to start off with? What credit cards do you recommend? Guys, all the credit cards suck. All of them. They're only good for one fucking thing, and that is debt. Who really cares? They all suck. Debt sucks. Consumer debt. That's the only thing they're really good for. Honestly, people. What do people most utilize credit for? Movie tickets, furniture, groceries, gas, candy, clothes, bullshit like that. No, stuff is just extremely unnecessary. Does not increase the quality and happiness of our life, right? Long term, and it doesn't put money in our bank account. It's bullshit. It's worthless. I use credit cards for that right there. Education. That's about it. I put my Kindle. Guys, I have not physically touched my credit cards in about a year. A year, probably a year and a half. Haven't physically touched them. I put a monthly subscription, right? Credit building on autopilot, which I talked about in probably 2 or 3 videos before. Credit building on autopilot. I cut my credit cards I cut my credit cards up a long time ago. I haven't used them. I haven't physically touched them. They've been paying for my education, and not school education, like real life education, something that comes with an ROI, as in a book that I read, right, that puts money in my pocket. I paid $11 for this book. In return, I might make 10, 20, $30,000 just because of the knowledge in that book. I put my Amazon subscription, what was it? Amazon Prime subscription when I was in college. Then I got another credit card where I put my Kindle subscription and my Audible, and basically just audiobooks and books that I can read on my phone. That's really all I use it for. You might be shocked, like, oh, I thought you use your credit cards frequently. Yeah, probably about once or twice a month. Debt. That's the only reason. That's the only reason credit cards exist. They only have one reason, to see the sole reason for credit, right, is to see how responsible you are with debt. That's it. Think about it. A credit score. You get scored on how responsible you use credit. How risky is it to lend money to you? How likely are you to default? That's the only reason you have a credit score. If you pay for everything in cash, common sense tells us somebody who pays for everything in cash is the least risky, because they pay everything up front. They don't owe anybody. But guess what? If you don't have that means you don't have no credit score. And if you don't have no credit score, that negatively impacts you. So there are no best cards. They all fucking suck. They're only used, for the most part, 95% of the time, I say, for consumer debt. The only good use I see credit cards being, the only value that I see credit cards bringing in is using them for education. Paying for something that gives you a ROI. So if you can't afford a book or you can't afford a course, you put it on that credit card. You get that book, you get that course, you learn from it, and you go out and make some money from it. That's the only reason I see a credit card is useful for. And then after you learn how to make money, you don't need this shit no more. And then debt. We only use credit cards to boost our credit score. That's the only reason we got credit cards. They're just tools. Always just tools. So any questions y'all have for me, leave them in the comment section below. DM me on Instagram, or some of y'all friends with me on Facebook. Hit me on there.